Hey there, Imperfect here. Before we hop in game, I like to go over a few things relating to this playthrough. The mods that I'll be using will not change the core gameplay significantly. Prepare carefully as required for us to have our own custom characters in-game, and the rest either make the menus cleaner and easier to navigate, or just give slight quality of life improvements. There will be a list in the description containing the mods that I'm using. For the storyteller, I'll be using Randy Random on Adventure Story difficulty with permadeath. Randy's name explains himself. He will not care at all about how challenging or quickly he throws events at us. I don't know how difficult or easy this playthrough may be since I have little to no experience using Randy. I have tried to make our colonist traits as accurate as I could based off of our personalities. The skills aren't as accurate for gameplay purposes. These characters will stay the same for future playthroughs unless there's a significant update or we do a special scenario with unique colonists. For our equipment, it's the usual resources that you bring, but I'm bringing a revolver for Steven, a rifle for Dylan, and 2 gladii for Wesley and me. We're even bringing Ozzy along with us. I have also abided by Prepare Carefully's point limit, so the start won't end up being a walk in the park. That's everything that I need to cover, so I'll see y'all on the other side. Here we go. First off, let's unforbid everything and grab our weapons. First order of business. This area will do nicely. I cannot be attacked from the right side, which is good. This is a choke point. I want to go ahead and set up my defenses and base early. And the goal for this episode is to set up my basic functions for the base so I won't die. I'm going to be building my freezer and overall my current only storage over here in this rundown building. Since it's a good starting place, my people, well, we will also be sleeping in here to begin with until we are able to build separate shelters. I'll also be setting up dumping stockpile zones around, which will act as defense when I move chunks into them. These will also be some the highest priority. I will need to place beds, temporary beds for us to sleep in while I get that sorted. This may be a good location. This will be just fine once we get all of that deconstructed. Also need recreation, because we'd rather not have Dylan burn down the place. Look at them all waking up, getting ready for the day. I will need to also get my growing zone sorted, since this is primarily very fertile. I'm going to put my corn plants here and put my rice next to it. It's always a good idea to have 2 different crops growing. I'm also going to throw down cod and heel root, since we'll be needing heel root once ever we are able to grow it. Cod will help us make clothes for the winter months, and I'm gonna make one for smoke leaf. This tells me the type of roofing everywhere. We want it to be light green, because if it's dark green, infestations can form, and although y'all won't know what those are, you definitely don't want them. Don't want to see them either. I have experienced an inspiration. I will successfully recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty or resistance. Well, that's not going to do anything for us right now because I'm still trying to build our ruins. it Steven work. Also, we need to rename our cat, because you are not Ariel. There's Ozzy. Can't train her at all. Yes, sir. We got Aurora. I will be using this for our food. It gives them a mood debuff, which makes them unhappier, but there's no risk of them getting food sick. We'll likely put it down here and put our dining room underneath. For our meal stores, currently I am just going to be building a temporary campfire that Dylan can use to cook. Psychic drone. This is going to lower all of our moods since it's a male drone. This could end up throwing someone into a mental break. Luckily, I don't have anyone at risk of a mental break right now, but that's something that needs to be watched. We have struck overhead mountain. I'm going to let Dylan dig out this line right here, and then I'll observe the situation further then. A few of my colonists, especially me and Wesley, have started idling, so I need to start building. I'm going to build a research bench since I have the intelligence interest on my character, so my character can go ahead and start working on researching new technologies for us to use. Going to be doing pumpkin first, which I can build a stove to make, and it will help very much before we get so we don't have to starve ourselves without a freezer. Very useful for traveling. I will need to move this freezer. Not freezer. I will have to move the research bench since I will be putting my freezer stuff right there. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, I think we should name our give our faction a name. What should we be called? Definitely not whatever that said. And if I could type correctly, that'd also be good. I'm going to add coalition with our name, though. I find that to be a bit better. That's accurate for what I'm doing. Sure. I like to build all of my rooms for my colonists 5 by 5. It will not give them a cramped debuff on their mood. It will if you have enough stuff in their room, but otherwise it should be fine. Building a little room up here for temporary purposes, which it may become permanent, but I need to move our stuff around so I can keep our food fresh. I need to go through here and figure out what to hunt. We are going to hunt all all of the rats in here for their food. Why is this fox is trying to kill Ozzy? Ooh, get him, Ozzy. Get him, Dylan. You gave up. Working Fox Night. I can't speak. A test subject named Lynx is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Lynx is from Lenny Amagation. I have no clue if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you rescue her, she may join freely. Otherwise, she will return home and spread goodwill between your factions. Either way, that's a good thing. So let me just place a bed here real quick. Throw you in medical. And I'll go rescue you. You look old. I definitely don't want you to join. You're 75. 75? Please don't join. Definitely please don't join. Because you are fragile and can definitely become... Oh, Ozzy. No, Ozzy's down for the count. I wasn't paying attention to that. Ozzy needs a sleeping spot. Lynx has gotten an infection. I'm gonna have to put me on that. Come on, me. You've already tended it? Good. That's due to the type of ground, definitely. Dirty cooking area. Oh, yeah. I do not want to have it on... That is my fault. I'm gonna want to move my campfire over there somewhere. Have it on this concrete light. I want to have it on stone. Because if it's on dirt, it can cause food poisoning. I forgot about that. Come on, Wesley. Another transport pod? Now surfer named Irene. Commonwealth of Pestle. Rescue her, she may join freely. Irene has a relationship with a con. She is Dylan's mother. I will save her either way since she is part of another faction. Get me up and rescue her. Plus, she's a relationship with Dylan. Ozzy does also eat food, even though that is not stated. And a heat wave is not good. Let's throw down a passive cooler in here to keep them cool. Otherwise, they're going to have heat strokes. Lynx died. That's a corpse on my hand. Oh no. I forgot about her infection. This is a place I likely will not go, so I will be dumping my human bodies here. Dylan, get on hole in the body. Since you're a psychopath and it doesn't affect you. Quest available. Steven is starving. The Duchess of the Commonwealth? Because I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is being hunted by a squirrel. Okay. Keep her safe and she will give us psychic powers. I am going to be selfish and give myself this. Attack the squirrel, Wesley. Kill it. Well, that's more food. You, though, get in the shuttle. So I can get my stuff. Quest completed. Thank you. You can betray the bestower to steal silent neuroformers, but this will make... I'm okay with making them my enemy. Believe it or not. Let him be bestowed. I have gained a title. And a Silink. A Thrumbo. Still need food. So one of these Thrumboses will have to die. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god, that's very big. Death in 13 hours? Can I kill it before we die though? That's the question. Wesley got pulled out. Come on, Wesley. No. You gonna die. Wesley gonna die. Get out of there. Get out of there. Steven! Steven just shot me! Who's closer to dying? Oh, we're both really close to dying. I'm bleeding out faster. While Wesley is almost missing his left eye and right leg. I'm almost missing both legs. Well, I'm going to have to assign Steven to doctor duty. We have the Thrumbos down. But I need to make sure we don't die. Because Dylan doesn't care. Look at him. He's incapable of medical. So I hope we don't get any infections. Because that will also provide... I'm about to die. Death in 2 hours? What's Wesley's? Wesley's not gonna... Come on. Come on, Steven. Come on, Steven. Please. Please. 1 hour. Please. 3 hours? We're saved. You can go back to tending Wesley now. How much meat did I give us? 70. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Need this horn and fur. I can use the fur to actually tailor stuff. The horn I can also sell. I am also starving. Steven, feed me. Summer has begun. The winter is coming. I cannot grow food in the winter. Buy steel or make some parkas. I will need to make parkas or dusters out of cloth. I likely will not have cloth, so I will need to use all of the leather and fur that I have. This fur will be good because it's start. But I will also need a tailor's bench. I'll just use a hand tailor for now, so I don't waste any more electricity. Put that on. Place it. A merchant has arrived from the nearby tribe. Well, Wesley is supposed to be our social boy, but I don't think he's going to be doing any... What is that? Okay. Since Wesley is also injured, I don't think he's going to be our social boy. Steven can't do social. So, yeah. Dylan it is. Go, trade. We can buy some boomalopes. Those explode. Not selling my medical. Plasteel. It's good. But expensive. I don't want to buy any of the psychic stuff. But this pumpkin we do need. Cannot buy that much. Have to buy 50 it looks like. And then I'll be broke. Because I don't want to sell any of this. I need that. All of that. So it looks like I can only buy 50 pumpkin, which will help out with our food Oh, I can buy a little more. 52. Doesn't make much of a difference, but it's something. He'll carry that back. That's good. Well, although it's not much, it is something on top of our food reservoir. I will need to hunt more, though. There are a ton of alpacas here. Here, hunt those, hunt the guinea pig, and then I'll hunt all of the alpacas. That is going to be a lot of food and fur to help us get parkas and other survival wear. Berry bushes. Harvest those. That's more food that will be very good. I'm actually going to put a growing zone over these. Like so. Then allow sowing off. So they will not plant, but they will harvest. Specifically, Steven. Alright, guys. That's going to cut it for today. Today's episode. If you enjoyed, you already know what to do. Very, very interesting set of events for the first episode. Not how I expect any of it to go. But see y'all in the next one. Peace.